Hello and welcome to another movie review here on my channel. Today we're going to look at The Colony. Yes indeed. This is more of a thriller, sci-fi, horror movie around this holiday, so better. So, what is this movie about? This movie is basically about the humankind are trying to prevent the heat around the world to overwhelm them, and they are building machines or I think it was machines, something like that are actually making it snow around the world so that they will cool down the heat. But one day these ones break down and it's snowing all the time, and because of that all the people all the places around the world are covered in snow, and people are trying to survive during these hard times in bunkers, otherwise called colonies. We are following the cast of the Colony 7 people. Basically the big problems at this time is basically trying to get the food to last enough for the people that actually live in the colony, and when people get sick, try to quarantine them so that not all the others getting sick as well. But one day they actually found out that one of these machines that is making it snow all the time actually has stopped doing that, and there's actually coming up some sun and heat, and they actually can plant some real food and may actually live again outside instead of just being in a colony, which actually makes all of them happy. But what was it? I think it was they got this information from Colony 5, and because they haven't heard from Colony 5 for a long time, then they're going there and try to find out why they haven't heard anything from Colony 5 for this long time. During this time I did time for the walk from Colony 7 to Colony 5. You actually see the outside, which is actually really fun and interesting to watch. It is nicely done with the environments and the effects when it comes to the snowy fields and buildings and everything else, structurally things. When I arrived at Colony 5, these turned out that the colonists in the colony actually have been killed by cannibals. Yes, I just reviewed a cannibal movie, so yeah. And because of that, the people from the Colony 7 tried to escape from that building because the cannibals actually saw them and tried to catch them. They are running for their lives over to the Colony 7 and are actually showing the cannibals the way to the colony by mistake. And in the end they're actually fighting the cannibals. Sorry for that. And sorry for that, it was a sound, yeah. And overall the feeling that we get from that is actually the bad guys are actually losing and the good guys is winning, because yeah, the good guys always wins in some scenarios. Yeah, they beat up the cannibals and win and actually run out from the Colony 7 because everything in there have exploded. Yes, it did explode. And now they are trying to walk their way to this newly founded heat that they have heard about. So that is the basic story. When it comes to effects, as I said, the environments, they are actually really great when it comes to this movie. The acting are up and down. It isn't the perfect ones, but it is great enough that you actually will feel some feelings for these characters sometimes, actually feel connected to them. They're actually really greatly acted by many of the characters. Sometimes it actually feels a little bit forced, but that is maybe will be always some characters that is forced, in my opinion. When it comes to this big reveal that it is cannibals that killed the colonists, it was actually a little bit of a surprise. I thought it would be a monster of some kind, but was made kind of more sense in my opinion. People eating people makes more sense than a monster, but yeah. And this plot are somewhat, in my opinion, a little bit all over the place. It doesn't feel sometimes that they are focusing on one point, they're just making plots there, and there. So that. And that actually makes me feel a little bit disoriented when it comes to this movie. But when it comes to the overall plot, I already said that, sorry. When it comes to the ending, it is somewhat bittersweet in my opinion. It is, yes, the good guys won, but they now need to walk their way to this new warm place. But if there is a really big walk, what will they do when there are snow everywhere and it's cold? They just, I don't know, lay down and die. I don't know. A small weird cliffhanger. I don't think there will be a sequel or anything, but it just felt a little bit open-ended. Well, what do I overall think when it comes to the rating? The rating for this movie are going to be a 6.1 out of 10. Overall, the big feeling I'm getting for this movie is that it is greatly done when it comes to effects and environments. The acting is somewhat up and down and doesn't give you the... It is okay and gives you the interest for the characters, but it sometimes doesn't feel... For some characters it just feels forced and doesn't give you the experience you really wanted. When it comes to the big surprise of the cannibals, it was surprising in my opinion, but makes the most sense for this kind of environment when it comes to the world. And when it comes to, well, that's basically it. So when it comes to the overall performances and overall story, it is patched out with death, sickness, and well, stuff you don't really sometimes care about. There's characters you never will see again, or just have seen for the first time that she's dying or getting sick, and yeah. That's basically this movie. But this is great enough to warranty a watch, in my opinion. It isn't as bad as, well, I make it sound. Really great movie if you just want a cool action thriller sci-fi movie. So yeah. That's all for today, folks. That's all for today, folks. Hope to see you next time.